Some of the flows in there were just ridiculous. I got to learn the words to this because I want to rap along in my car like I've done before, like I said I do. And I don't care. I always rock the Ren in my car. I'm good with it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Renaissance here at 3 Shades of Whatever. It's time. It's time that we know you've all been waiting for. It's time for us to do 7 sins. What do you think, Greg? Are you ready for 7 sins?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you talking about the 7 deadly sins? Like what's in the box? You know what I mean?
What's in the box?
I'm assuming he's going to throw a shade of 7 sins, that aspect in there somewhere.
That's the only, association I have for the word 7 and sins.
Yeah.
It's just missing a word. Deadly.
Yeah, I guess there's only one way to find out what this is about, sir. What is that way?
I know, but people have been asking for this one for quite a while now, so sorry about the lag. We're back on the Renaissance. Let's just get into it. I mean,
let's do it.
What else is there to say? We all know he's an innovator. He's amazing. He's a friggin' genius, and I want to hear more, so I need more for my Ren playlist. It's starting to... I know everything too well now. Let's add to it.
Let's do it.
So that wasn't English.
No, that was not English, sir. That was not English. But it sounded pretty damn cool.
I keep thinking Gaelic. No, Welsh. He's from Wales.
Yeah.
Is that Welsh? I was thinking Gaelic the whole time. That's Irish. He's from Wales, like North Wales. Is he speaking Welsh there?
It very well possibly could be Welsh. If he's from Wales. That's a very...
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing they speak besides English.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
I'll tell you one thing, like the spelling of the words and the way the words are constructed for this intro, this kind of like choir-like intro, it's like a bunch of Rens and different high octaves, low octaves, different intervals going on there. So he had to sing that, and I don't know how many voices there are.
Yeah, in multiple octaves. And harmonize with himself. It sounded freaking awesome. It's really beautifully done. Let's hear that again. He said something about himself, at least. I know that much. I saw his name at the end. Oh, you see that 666 pop up?
I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, 7 my sin. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain
the author, I accept.
Dog. Okay, so off jump my breakdown of this so far is that he is talking about his illness fully. You know what I mean? God damn, I gotta get the lyrics. Hold on.
You want me to... So it looks like we got like an intro and a verse we got through. Like a little... We had that little... The Welsh thing. And then he goes...
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what he said here, the part that he said that really hit me was when he said, pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest, bones of a home where the devil could rest. He's saying his pain is in him and his devil's resting in his bones from the pain.
Yeah, it's like the devil is using his bones to rest.
Correct.
To be...
Correct. It's a better way of putting it. Sorry.
I cursed the gods, cursed my Messiah, cursed my Maker. I cursed all of creation. Where I lay, feeble and thin, sick boy, sever my sins or sever my sins.
He's basically saying he lost his relationship with religion because of the pain. Yeah,
it's basically saying he suffered so bad that he questioned his faith. He questioned everything. Yes. That's the way I see that. And then
I agree with that. Yeah, he questioned everything because of it.
And then he goes into a melody. You know, have you ever felt pain?
Yeah,
stomach wrenching,
unrelenting.
That flow right there. It fits.
Condescending, muscles clenching.
It fits the words.
Have you ever felt pain?
Yeah,
yeah. And the way you could just imagine that. This stomach clenching, that pain you're feeling. You know, to be honest, I don't know what he's going through, and I'm sure it's way worse than anything I've ever felt. But that reminds me of, you know, my appendix burst back 8 years ago, to where I didn't know even what was going on. You know what I mean? I was laying in bed for 3 days, crunched over, like, what the hell's happening? I didn't know that I was dying. I didn't. Spoiler alert. But so I can kind of relate to that, what he's saying here, and that pain. Yes, I have felt that kind of pain. Do I know what you're going through on a daily? No. All I know, it was 6 days of hell for me.
Right, yeah. I guess if you go through something like he has long enough, it'll make you question your faith, and that's the way I look at it here.
Yeah, exactly how I'm taking it as well. Same way. So we got the basic concept so far, at least, is that he's having trouble with faith because of the ailments in him, the never ending in his brain ailments. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's like when you're going through it, it feels like it's forever. And I'm sure for him, you know, we've researched it before that he was like misdiagnosed. I'm pretty sure in 2010, and he wasn't actually diagnosed properly for like 6 years until like 2016 area. And 6 years of being diagnosed wrong with Lyme disease can cause some damage.
Yeah, they said he had chronic fatigue syndrome, which
yeah
is a generalized diagnosis for so many different things. It's easy for a doctor to go, you have chronic fatigue syndrome. I have heard that Lyme disease can be commonly misdiagnosed and it could cause major problems in people. And obviously he went through a lot.
Yeah.
Good thing is he overcame, and we have music like this. I
agree.
The intro, the choir intro, and also the plucking violin part that it goes into.
I was going to say, I don't think that's a violin. What I honestly, I think it's nylon string guitar. It sounds like a classical guitar being plucked to me, along with the beat. I was going to say something about that. I really like the sound of that, because that's what it reminds me of, a nylon string, because it's a classical guitar. And we've seen Ren play that style of guitar before.
Yeah. It had the violin, like, pick to it, but it could be either
it's possible,
or. But
you could be right. I'm just listen to the strings. You got to think, violin has metal wound strings. Are they wound, or are they just straight? It might be just straight, but they are metal. Listen to the sound of the plucking here. It totally sounds like nylon.
Are they definitely metal?
What, violin strings? Sure.
Do you know that?
Yeah, I've played it before. I'm not good at all.
I would look that up.
I am. What are violin strings made of? Steel and synthetic materials and cat gut. Cat, also known as gut. The material is made from a natural fiber of animal intestines. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if they're exactly the same. I think they're more similar to
it says including steel. So, but yeah, because when I felt them, they feel metalish, dude. They really do. The bow itself doesn't. You know, that's usually made of, I'm pretty sure, horsehair.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the sound of it to me very much does sound like nylon. But again, I could be wrong. The only reason I'm saying that is because I know Ren plays a nylon string guitar. He plays a classical guitar, and you know, he could have easily done this with that. And I'm pretty sure he does his own beats. I don't know if he plays violin.
Well, he's got the violin in there too, or a cello. He's got either one. So
that's also true. It's also true. So let's keep going.
He looks like he's working with a wide array of instruments and plugins and samples. Amazing producer. All right, let's go.
Absolutely agree.
Rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you, the Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bagging me. Zip it up quick, get their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. Running up a fever, follow.
Hold up. Dog, that was awesome.
And I guess because it's the last thing I heard, but when he goes, onomatopoeia, the way I took that is the meaning of the onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like what you're saying. You know, like, yes. I guess like drip, clap, whatever. He's losing his mind. So he says, onomatopoeia, like he's losing his mind. So he's using the word onomatopoeia like an onomatopoeia. That's how I took it.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay.
But could be wrong.
I also want to say real quick, when he says eternal parallax, pain, I'm pretty sure a parallax in real life, I don't want to fuck this up. I'm pretty sure it's like a measurement of distance in space, right?
Right.
But the only parallax I really know is the Green Lantern villain. Yes, I'm a nerd. Shut up.
Nerd alert! Nerd alert! Anyway.
So he goes, Pain is the author. I accept this. Pain the teacher. Bruised apprentice. Pain resisting. Pain will come. Pain the mother. I'm the son. If pain's your mother, what's that make you?
That makes you the son? Is that the...
Of pain, which also makes you pain. So you've lived through this pain so much that that's all you are. You feel, I'm just pain. I'm not even a person. I'm pain. A living, walking pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then pain that splits you in two when it hits you. The dark and the light are converged to one. That's friggin' amazing the way he wrote that.
He's very poetic. Obviously,
so poetic, bro.
It's weird for me to just say, hey, he's poetic. He's a rapper. He's poetic. No, he has a lot of deep meanings in everything he's saying. The dark and the light all converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. He's questioning his religion again there, you know?
Yeah, because I think that's what this is about. The 7 sins is him questioning his faith or religion because of what he's been through. Now, I do want to say this. Body bagging me. Zip it up quickly if it's a zombie. I search for peace in the belly of the beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. He's a sick boy because he's ill and, sickly. But he's sick for the way he writes and puts these songs together.
All right, where are we at?
I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright lights, he's your dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, top fuck. 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest. A bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed. A bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy. Tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy. Hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel.
Wow.
And I kneel. Running up a fever. It's got to start from the sick boy. Because those sick boy, onomatopoeia, running up a fever, following a leader, want to be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. So for all you people that always think that, because he's got fame, because he's on the internet, because he's on TV, whatever, he must have the best life ever. It ain't always that way. These are still just people with regular lives or regular problems. It's no different. They just got bigger bank accounts than us. Just saying.
Yeah, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I totally get that. And he's saying, everybody wants to be me, but I went through a lot of stuff to the point where I question my faith here. So, yeah.
That's absolutely true. Then we got bright light seizure, dynamite dealer, dine at the table of the corner, eat it up, fuck. 13 years I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. That is pretty rad, actually. What's the chances of that? 13 years of this shit.
Is that how long it's been? 13 years maybe.
So he said 13 years I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. So he must have wrote this last year in 2013. And it happened in 2010, so 13
Correction.
years.
2023 as opposed to 2013. Continue. I'm correcting your mistake. He's like, he must
I
have
said
wrote this in-
2013?
Yeah.
Oh, well, my bad. You know what I meant. 2023. Whatever. Shut up.
It's okay. Listen, everybody knows what Biden means when he talks. Don't worry about it. You don't have to get it right.
Yeah, I did have a little Biden mouth, didn't I? I did it again. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and jumped off. And he jumped. Angels wept. So I bared witness while the whole thing from my bed. Watched the whole thing unfold from my bed. Oh yeah, a bed where I never deep rest. A bed where I'm always depressed. A bed worth a human oppressed.
A bed with a human oppressed, which is him.
Is that what he said on there?
I think so.
Okay, yeah.
A bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in this room that's a womb for this mess. The bed is like where he's experiencing all these things.
Where the pain was born to him.
And he, was he must have been in bed all of the time when he was very sick and he lost his mind. Which the fact that
this
he's
is some deep shit. This is one of the deeper songs we've heard from him. Besides like High Ren, this is one of the deeper songs that I've heard him come out with about his illness. Like Sick Boy was it was good. It was cool how he wrote it and how he did all the things with the psychiatrist that he was sitting with. But this is more of it's just deeper to the meaning of what he's really gone through during his sickness and illness.
I agree. It sounds really good. The music, it has an eclectic sound. It's all over the place. It's very, it's deep. It's like you said, it's deep.
Yeah, man. And then I bear witness. No, excuse me. Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy. That's how he starts that song, Sick Boy. Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroid. And then he says, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks, boy, pain is a gift, boy, hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees, and I kneel.
Kneel before Zod!
Bars, sir. Excuse me?
Bars.
You know what it makes me think of, honestly? A lot of the times when I'm thinking about his writing, it makes me think of Jim Morrison. As silly as that may sound, they called him what? An American poet. He's like a British poet when it comes to music, man. The way he writes this shit and puts it all together, it totally reminds me of that same vein. Different styles, obviously, but I'm saying that writing process is very poetic, how he gets his message across. Because a lot of people, and don't get me wrong, I know songs are all poems in their own way, but anybody can, rhyme simple things at the end to make it work and say, oh, it's a poem. No. This is different than just a poem. This is poetic.
I agree.
And if you don't get what I mean, I'm sorry.
It's definitely poetic, and Ren has such a unique style of coming in and out of many different styles. That's what I love about him. I don't know.
Dude, there's nobody like him.
Every single time I listen to a song, I don't know what I'm getting. I have no idea what I'm getting.
No.
I don't know if I'm getting an old school 80s, Beastie Boys beat.
Hip-hop.
I don't know if I'm getting him playing acoustic guitar in a hallway using the acoustics and live takes, or if I'm getting a playwright type style of music where I could see this acted in a play. I could see this music being on stage with people acting this out, where people walk around and actually like different characters being the characters in this show, like little scenes where he's talking about he watched God go to the edge of the cliff and jump, and angels bore witness and cried, and he witnessed that while he was in his bed, while he was in pain. That's him in another way watching God kill himself in his own life because he's questioning all of it because of the stuff he's going through. I could see him performing the song and little silhouettes of the scenes going on in the background being acted out while a little orchestra is playing the music that he wrote to it, with the cello part, with violins and the real how the beat comes in like dun dun. Like I could see a whole performance of this song. This guy's got everything in his so many different forms of art in this one song. It's absolutely amazing. This piece is impressive. This man is impressive. That's all I got to say.
There's one thing that I will say that from song to song with Ren you do get one thing that happens in every song. And that's that he puts it together masterfully.
Yeah.
Like, that's continuous through every song. Like, I haven't heard one thing yet from this guy that he didn't put real effort into and make it really special. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's keep going.
Cool.
He's special. And not Short Bus special. You know what I mean?
I'm that. That's me. It's okay.
Totally. You get the difference now. Association, it helps.
Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest, a bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed, a bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy. Hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg. I beg the sky for mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain. Surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wing seraphim out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Stick skin, stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstain, crime scene, forensic.
Oh my God, dude. Dude, he is going in on this track. The way he's going from style to style, it's like 3 songs so far.
He changed that flow again.
That second flow when he was like sick boy, that is literally the same kind of flow from Sick Boy. So he really kind of reused that here. He took that flow and inserted it into this. Excuse me. Why am I saying excuse me to my microphone? Like, whatever.
Excuse me, microphone. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what he did there. And then he went to this next flow that's just completely different than anything else I've heard from him. And hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg. I beg for the sky for mercy. Begging, please let this shit stop hurting me. Let it stop feeling this way. Let me stop going nuts in my brain. Right? Then he says, mercy never came. It did me dirty. 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. What's the coincidence there? He's 33 years old, thinks he's about to die. Jesus died at 33 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's going through that right there. Gears are turning. Future stays uncertain.
Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking because Jesus died for your sins.
Yeah, okay. So that's a good point. Good point.
There's a thing there.
Yes,
where
absolutely.
He's saying,
right. He died for our sins, but his sins are still lurking, even at 33.
My sins are still here. I'm still suffering for that.
Gears are turning. Future stays uncertain. Surgeon's incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounce the gods when my body went missing.
Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. That's, I think, him alluding to what religion is.
Yes.
So many people have the fear.
That's absolutely. You're absolutely
of an
right.
unknowns, so they attach to a faith, they attach God to give meaning to your life.
Yeah, because you don't want to think of going through life that there's nothing. You want to have hope that there's something afterwards. So that's what they fear death and hope that something's there. So that's why they grab onto this kind of thing.
Yeah. Would you rather die and have blackness, or would you die? Would you?
Who has Biden mouth now?
Would you rather die and then float like a little ghost up to the sky and then meet all your family members and be like, "What's up?
That sounds fun.
We here for all of eternity? Oh, that sounds cool. I'm a lot cooler with dying thinking that."
Yeah, to a point.
Yeah, they're meeting everyone. Hello, Nana. Hello, Granddad. Hello, Uncle who used to touch me. How did you get up here?
Okay, back when the pain sprayed, ricocheted like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed I was trapped in. All these bullets of pain hitting them, bouncing off the bed, just going through, all the pain, you know? Red wing, seraphim, out of God's grace. Oh, that's okay. You know religion, right? What's a seraphim? Do you remember what a seraphim is?
Is that something to do with angels?
Yeah. Come on. Did you go to Catholic school too?
Bro, man, I mean, I don't remember that shit.
Well, I got a weird memory. I can't help it.
A
seraphim is a red wing angel.
I love that he threw that in there.
Yeah.
Now he's got
especially since he says red wing, seraphim, out of God's grace. What are they doing? They're killing everything out of God's grace. He's doing this to save the people, right? That's what the whole story would say. Then he guys cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Bars.
Whoa.
Bars. Anybody that doesn't know, Tears of Heaven
from...
is what? It's a song by Eric Clapton. Okay? I'm not even going to tell you why he wrote that song. If you need to know, go Google it. I don't even want to talk about it.
Stick Pins in a Voodoo, Hendrix song. Voodoo.
What was it? Voodoo Child?
Stick
Yes,
Pins,
Voodoo Child?
Voodoo Child. I said Hendrix songs, Voodoo.
Thick Skin, Stay Humble. Kendrick. What's Kendrick's song? Stay Humble?
I don't know, actually. But yeah.
That's the song he did at the Super Bowl. It's one of the pieces of songs he did there.
I got to catch up on my Kendrick.
Stay skeptic. Check the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene forensics. Not sure what. Not. Stay skeptic. Check the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene forensics. Okay. At a crime scene, you would check the biometrics looking for a blood stain. I get it.
Stay skeptic.
To figure out how it works.
Check the biometrics, blood stains, crime scene, forensic.
Okay. Look at you. Oh my God.
Sick.
They grow up so fast.
Forensic.
I need more coffee. We always do this late at night. That's one thing you guys have to understand. Me and Greg have been having to do this late at night recently, and my brain ain't there the way it's supposed to be normally. So, coffee it late. But yes, forensic. I like that a lot. So let me read that again here. Stay skeptic. Check the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene. Forensic. Yeah, that works there. Even if he didn't mean it, I'm sure he did, but that was a good catch, Greg. I'll give you that.
No, that's what it is. That's what it is.
That was a good catch, yeah, that was a good one. Let's back to it.
Forensic. Lights on, fade into the background. So down, running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now, really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, Smackdown.
Let it be, quote John Lennon. Click-clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about the good of intentions? Bitterness formed in a storm of aggression. Prophets got dropped, imagining heaven. Martin Luther, Mahatma, or dead. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build and praise and bury them dead.
I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous, half is down and half a gram. Half those troubles and thoughts stay darker than Uruk-hai master plan. Sharper than glass shard, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down parmesan. Follow.
Pay me cheese, rain down parmesan.
Yo, can we just catch that bar and move on?
Yeah, no, there was only a couple things I really want to hit in there. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous, half is damned. Fucking awesome. Half a gram, heart goes trouble's end. Thoughts stay darker than an Uruk-hai's master plan. Do you know what an Uruk-hai is?
Isn't that Lord of the Rings? The Uruk-hai.
Yes. It's when
Lord of the Rings bars.
Yes, absolutely, Lord of the Rings bars. Jeez. Sharper than glass, shard splinter, and sinner man. Irony could kill a man. Pain makes money when the music lands. Expand. Pay me cheese. Rain down parmesan. Parmigiano Reggiano. That's so good.
I love that line.
That. I don't even need to go into anything else about that. That's too funny.
I will acknowledge we skipped a verse, but it's okay. It's the only part I really like. Let it be. Oh, quote yeah. John Lennon. Click clack. John got shot for attention.
Yes. Yep.
Oh man. Anyway.
Well, hold on. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. That's good too. Do you get that? Because if you think about earlier, what was the number that he talked about earlier? 13 years, right?
Right.
So he's got 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. 6-6 is 12 followed by 6 and 7, which is what? 13.
Whoa. My mind is blown, sir. You just blew my...
Shut up. We're going back. Here we go.
Well, actually, my brain isn't working that much anymore.
Whose is?
I know.
No, mine ain't. Here we go.
Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down parmesan. Followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive.
Hold on, I just got that again too. 666 and 7. He's saying 666 7 sins. Just wanted to point that out.
Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust. Lust makes the grass look greener, crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume and consume. Planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth. Rinse and repeat. Reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin 5, envy. That's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. Sin 7, greed. Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we sleep and repeat. Then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat. We inherit this world that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, circles of creeds. Inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week.
Oh.
That was ridiculous.
He finished with the 7 sins. He finished with the 7 sins. Like he gave.
No, I gotta go. Hold on.
Lap.
It's gotta happen. Do you know
I
why
hate
it's
when he
gotta
leaves
happen?
me.
Because Ren is just messing with my head. He's making me take walks, and I can't get my shit together. What the hell?
Ren wants you to have a good cardiovascular system, sir. The more exercise, the better. You know, the American Heart Association recommends 120 minutes of moderate exercise a week. That's your PSA for the evening, folks.
Dude, that was insane. How he's going? He did the whole song and then basically told everybody, y'all are guilty of all the 7 sins.
666, followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his own ego to survive. I guess that's true, right?
We're not really guilty of that one.
I mean, if we were cavemen. Sin 2, lust. Lust makes the grass looks greener. Crucifies trust. Now, come on. That's self-explanatory, right?
We already know. Continue.
Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume and consume. Planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
Cutting a piece off of the earth every single time.
That's all we do.
4,
every day.
Sloth. Rinse and repeat. Returns, repeat. Time, lost. I guess that like being lazy. Envy. That's when a man's win is another man's frenzy. On the surface bars. 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopaths.
That works.
And then greed, where he really goes in on greed plants the seed that will destroy us. And if we succumb to the greed, if we take what we need, then take more than what we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed, and we sleep, then repeat, then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the mean. He goes into, I'm not going to read the whole thing.
Yeah, well, he's basically just explaining all the 7 sins in one shot there of all the things that we do. Here's like, here it is in one giant nutshell of how everything goes down. And yeah, it's the way of the world anymore. It really is. It's kind of the way the world has always been. It's just more in the forefront now because of social media and the internet and everything. But yeah, it's gotten exponential. It's expanded to be much worse than it was.
Yeah, I mean, we do things willingly to the planet. For instance, we just keep putting plastic in the ocean. Let's just keep putting it in there. Let's just keep putting it in there.
We're all littered with microplastics in our body now because of it.
So
everybody's got microplastics inside them. Everybody.
We're not going to get into a climate. This isn't like necessarily a climate change type thing.
Nothing like that. I'm just being honest. It is what
There's
it is.
just certain things that we do that are obviously just like we're very wasteful. And again, I mentioned the plastic because it's something nobody's going to disagree with that. So it's one of those things where, yeah, he's poetic and he's the man. I don't know what else to say.
No,
God
it's definitely
damn it.
instant playlist again for me. I can't wait to hear it again.
I'm going to say this. 7 Sins, my number 1 Ren song. I've said this in the past about other Ren songs. I like the Jen and Screech. Is that the story of Jen and Screech? Is that what it's
Jenny
called?
Screech and Violet's Tale.
Jenny and Screech. That was one of my favorite as far as coming, like just a story. That was amazing. I absolutely loved that. This is my favorite song overall, and I've already said why. Like the long bit about how this is a really good piece. Everything, vocally, lyrically, how he changes it up, all the musical instruments, the feel, the stories, everything. This one's great. This is going on my Spotify playlist. I will be in the gym listening to this. So Ren's going to help me with my gains.
anyone interested, if you go on to Spotify and you check out Creating Greatness Podcast, I recently did an interview on there with my buddy, and yeah, you should give it a check out. I mean, it was pretty fun to do. And I definitely wanted to give him that shout out. And you said Spotify, made me think of it. There's also clips of it on my my Instagram. If you guys head over there, Billy whatever. I mean, easy as hell to find.
It's a good podcast to listen to if you want to learn how to do cunnilingus on a woman.
Fair enough.
As I live and breathe, cunnilingus.
Oh, cunnilingus, you old carpetbagger.